My name is Crystal Himes, and I will be interviewing Allison Moore. What is the name of the radio show that you were a part of?
The radio show was named Life with the Godfather.
Okay, so how did the show start?
The show started because a good friend of mine at the time, he had a dream. He had told me that he'd always wanted a radio show, but he was never really able to make it happen. So I said, well, let me know what you want to do. He told me all his ideas. I put it down on paper, wrote a proposal, and the rest was history.
What made you want to be a part of a radio show?
Honestly, being a part of a radio show wasn't really a dream of mine, but I wanted to be able to help to propel somebody else's dreams. And so being a part of that was pretty cool, I suppose. And I don't know, it was just fun.
What were your goals in the show?
The goal. Honestly, for me, the goal was to push myself to do something new. I'd never been a part of a radio show. I'd never really spoken on that level, I suppose. So I wanted to take myself to new areas and explore.
Was there any part of the show that you found difficult?
The most difficult part of the show sometimes was trying to make sure that our show is a bit different from everyone else. And the way that we kind of set ourselves apart was trying to get guests that they wouldn't typically have on the radio station. So we had anyone from poets to fashion designers, and not just locally on campus, but around the city, people who, you could Google and are pretty well known. So it was great.
Did you find it hard working with other people?
Working with other people was honestly the best part. There was lots of ideas coming from 4 or 5 different corners of the room. So being able to compile everybody's ideas and make one big cohesive project was pretty good.
Was there a certain time in the show that you realized it had made some success?
Oddly enough, I was at a job interview, and it was a group interview. Yeah, it was a group interview, and I was talking to one of the other interviewees, and it was pretty cool, and she was telling me that she had actually heard the show. She was in high school out here in Houston, and I was at Prairie View, and she told me that she'd actually heard the show, and I was like, whoa, we have people all the way out here at TSU, U of H, and she went to Yates, I think, so that was really interesting. I was like, oh my gosh, our show's actually okay.
What was your biggest accomplishment on the show?
The biggest accomplishment on the show was, I guess, me being able to step out of my comfort zone. I'm used to staying. I typically know what I'm good at and what I like to do, but jumping into an area where I literally knew nothing and I was able to make it happen, not just for me, but for somebody else, and make it something to be proud of, I think that's it.
Did this experience influence what you want to do for a career?
Only in the aspect of helping people reach their potential, I suppose.